Israel Adesanya, thanks so much for joining us on Fox Sports Australia.
Easy, thanks for having me.
UFC 276, it's an absolutely massive card. I was thinking a little earlier about the strength of Australian and New Zealand mixed martial arts right now. You got Ewan Whittaker, the clash of the titans. You've got Alexander Volkanovski making history with every fight. Bam Bam making waves. Kai France about to fight for a title. It's almost a takeover of our region right now. What do you think?
I agree. I don't disagree with you one bit. And I think I'm glad Aussie media has been embracing MMA as a sport, you know, doing very well, pushing it to the masses and letting it be known that in this region, we have some killers, not just the guys fighting for belts or defending their belts, but actually killers who are making waves on the global stage, not just on the local stage.
Spoke about making history, you yourself, cement your legacy with every title defense. I wanted to ask, is that something that you think about a lot, your own legacy? Are you like, I must break Anderson's records? Is that something that's in your mind all the time?
Nope, I don't look at numbers. I don't really try and chase numbers. I literally just win. But now, I've already done this in the past and done this for years, but I want to get back to winning in style. Yeah, just winning my way, and not just to win, but win emphatically. So, yeah, numbers don't bother. I don't chase numbers, they chase me.
And you hope to be the greatest of all time, and you hope that people will regard you as that when you finish, or do you not care about that?
When I started, it was something that was like, yeah, I got to be the greatest of all time. But as you mature, you realize that's subjective. There is no greatest of all time. It's who you think is the greatest of all time. Some people might have Joe Blow as the greatest of all time, but that's their prerogative. That's what they think. So for me, I just, no matter who you are, there's always going to be people who are trying to deny you. So I don't depend on that for validation. I know what I've done in this game already, and I know what I plan on doing in this game for the next few years. And yeah, when it's all said and done, it'll be hard to argue that I'm not the one.
Last time we spoke, you talked about keeping things fresh, and you were training with the kids at Carl Van Roon's gym. Can I ask, have you done anything different for this camp and keeping things flowing?
Yeah, I dropped some dead weight in my life. So that way it enabled me to, I guess, just flow better, live better, enjoy being in my house, enjoy the little things in life. So I feel like those things can get away from you if you don't realize. Once you remove, you know, the dead weight, you kind of realize, like, oh shit, this is actually nice. I actually enjoy this part of camp. I actually enjoy this part of life. So yeah, that's something fresh I've done for this camp, and I don't regret it.
By dead weight, did you mean like you're cutting toxic people out of your life? Is that what you mean?
That. You know, people come and go, friends come and go, whatnot, and you live and you learn, but also for myself, like detoxifying myself from things I've learned, and I'm unlearning as well. So when I talk about dead weight, it's a lot of things, yeah.
Well, looking ahead to this card, you headline it against Jared Cannonier. Now, before he fought Whittaker, you expressed your desire of fighting Jared. What is it about Jared that makes you so interested in fighting him?
Dangerous guy. I like the challenge, new blood, someone new. Like I said already at the press conference, tired of reading the same book over and over again. I want to feel something new, read some new books, some new energy. And I feel like Jared brings that, new challenges as well. So that's what excites me about this fight.
Seems to be a lot of mutual respect between the two of you as well. I've seen in interviews that he's shown, am I wrong?
Maybe, yeah.
He's shown some admiration for you before. Do you sort of disagree with that?
No, I don't disagree, but my brother sent me something he was saying about me being easy money, and I'm like, okay, when? Like, okay, sure. I don't know what's convinced him that, but I mean, tell yourself whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night. Yeah, I'm not easy walking the park for anyone.
Do you care when that sort of stuff happens? Like, does that make you angry?
I shouldn't. It doesn't make me angry, but I take it personally. If
and when you beat Jared Cannonier, what's more appealing to you? Going up to 205 and testing yourself there again, or fighting the winner of Strickland Pereira?
Pereira and Strickland, that's probably the next, depending on how the fight goes, that's the next move. But 205, that's down the line. That's not something I'm looking at right now. Like, let them enjoy themselves. Let them enjoy their new champion. And I'm happy for Jiri. He's actually part of my management team. And I like his style. I'm a fan of the guy. So let him enjoy his reign as a champ. So I'm going to dominate my realm at 185.
As long as Jiri stops throwing those flying knees that you seem to enjoy.
Oh, man. Hey, man. That was just me being a fan. I was just like, because I could see what was happening. Every time he threw the knee on the retraction, he'd get caught and taken down. Like, stop throwing it. But, you know, hey, he's an artist. He can express himself how the he wants to.
The co-main event of this card is your good friend, your teammate, your brother, Alexander Volkanovski. Can I just ask, for you personally, what does he mean to you, not only as a teammate, as a man, but as a friend?
As a friend, I've said this multiple times today, and I'll always say that he inspires me. Watching him work, watching him fight, and just who he is as a person. I've learned a few new things about him today as well, just through our conversations. And yeah, his essence, his presence, and his momentum right now is something that's really inspiring to witness firsthand and from the front row. And I don't take it for granted. His involvement in my career, in my life, I don't take it for granted.
You're speaking about the region and the strength of the region, and I guess the media getting behind you as well. You said in the press conference, Israel, that you were frustrated and you remain frustrated with the way that you guys are treated over there in your own country.
Frustrated I wouldn't say frustrated. Now, I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I was. Now I've just accepted it. We don't need them. We have the internet. Internet's a big place. My YouTube channel, Freestyle Bender alone, I started it in February last year. It's got over 700,000 followers or subscribers now. And it's going to keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. That's my network. So if I want to get a message out there, I can get it straight from the horse's mouth rather than some clickbait media bullshit you get from the journalists or wannabe journalists that call themselves back home. It's not for me because I'm set. What's more for my team. It's like the guys coming up now, you know, Blood Diamond, Carlos. We have a few other killers on the rise. I'm like, when are they going? I hope they get some shine from, you know, the national media because, you know, they deserve to. They deserve their time in the spotlight as well, at home. It'll be nice.
Well, regardless of the media, Israel Adesanya, the people of New Zealand and the people of Australia will always have your back, and
I appreciate
we'll
that.
support you.
I noticed that today, even like at first when I came out, I noticed a few like, oh, him again. Oh, and I was like, I beat your guy. Sorry, not sorry. It's the game. But, you know, I'll give props where props is due. Like, even in New Zealand, when you have to fight locally, we'll the other guys up, but when it's time to take on the world, we'll stick together. So I feel like it should be the same on this side of the world. You know, Oceania is like, when it's time to take on the world, we band together. Like, you know, people expect me to, oh, do you want the Aussie guy to lose? I'm like, why? No, when Robert fought Romero for the belt, the vacant belt, I was rooting for him to win because I wanted someone from this side of the world to take the belt. So that's the mentality I have. You know, the coward is the one who rejoices when the hero falls, and I'm no coward.
I think we've certainly seen that. Israel Adesanya, thank you so much for your time today.
I appreciate that.
Really appreciate it.
Yes. Awesome. I love you and leave you.